Valor. I got Valor. Woo. They gon' love me for my valor. Pressure building by the hour. I want the money and the power. Come against me, get devoured. They gon' love me for my valor. They gon' love me for my valor. They gon' love me for my valor. They gon' love me for my valor.
This is my time, I'm just waiting on the moment. Anyone can get it, you can show me my opponent. Got a one-track mind and I'm gunning for the top. Whoever stands across me, I swear I'm gonna drop. Trained in the art of war, I swear that he don't want it. Mental pictures of these blows, we gon' see if he absorb it. Fully focused on the win, my emotions taking over. The crowd starts to sound, the time is getting closer. I got the power, I got the power.
Welcome to Valor Fights 42. We're in Newport, Tennessee. Another exciting night of MMA action at Cott County High School. Great to have you with us. I'm Vince Ferrara alongside the great Casey Oxendine, our analyst here tonight. Our main event tonight is a UMAF National Qualifying Final plus a championship bout in the light heavyweight division at Valor Fights. It's the champ, John Hall, who's undefeated and coming off of an impressive win over James Garmany, defending his title and with that UMAF spot on the line against Dmitry Fuentes from Jefferson City, Tennessee. Casey, tell us about this one.
Fuentes, a hot prospect, but the talk is about John Hall. Hometown guy right here in Newport, and rightly so. This guy, he has dynamite in his hands, and we saw it there in that title win over James Garmany. He shocked the Valor community, doing big things, and he's back here tonight. I can't wait.
A spot in the Nationals in UMAF, plus a championship bout. That's our main event tonight. We are loaded, though, with exciting MMA action. Stay with us. The action starts next.
The UMAF National Championship Tournament is coming. Get ready for 3 days of mixed martial arts fighting action as the nation's top amateur competitors converge May 26th through 28th at Elizabethton High School. Witness national champions crowned in each weight class, plus meet UFC Hall of Famer Matt Hughes. Tickets available now at fightertix.com for $25 per day or purchase a 3-day pass for only $50. It's the UMAF National Championship Tournament at Elizabethton High School. Join us May 26th through 28th as we bring the future of mixed martial arts to you.
Are you listening?
This bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. First, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 156 pounds, holds a record of 3 wins with 3 losses, and fights out of Rush MMA American Top Team in Macon, Georgia, Layton Lawson. And his opponent across the cage to my left, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 156 pounds, holds a record of 2 wins with 2 losses, and fights out of Newport, Tennessee, Leo Woods. Your referee when the action begins is Nate Jolly.
Nate Jolly, our referee, in a slightweight bout at 155 pounds, presented by Ogle Elrod and Burrill. Layton Lawson in the black trunks, Leo Woods in the red trunks. 3 3-minute rounds. Nate Jolly looks at both sides. Valor Fights 42. Newport, Tennessee. We're underway. They'll touch gloves. Vince Ferrara, Casey Oxendine, cage side. Great to have you with us. Lawson lands the first kick, and here we go in round 1.
Well, this is the thing. Will Leo Woods be able to utilize that reach? You know, I mean, that's a huge height disadvantage for Layton Lawson. Of course, he trains with a lot of long, lanky guys, including Cole Miller, who really epitomizes that long, lanky style. But Leo Woods, he will come to bang. And so, again, I look for Layton Lawson to close the distance a little bit and look to put him on the mat.
Woods with a good combo. He stuck the jab and then followed it up with that right, with that long reach.
And there it is. Stifled is Leo Woods, and on his back in half guard position. He bridges, but it looks like Layton Lawson may end up on his back.
Woods going for the neck and now landed a quick shot, trying to separate the wrist control of Lawson.
Yeah, I think Leo was he was kind of saved by the cage. He's not saved here. He's in a tough spot.
Wow.
Rear naked choke, sunk in deep.
Tap.
And it's a tap.
Over. Casey called it. when it gets to the mat in wrestling, as Layton Lawson dusts off the shoulder, it's a clear advantage for Layton Lawson, and Lawson gets the win to go back above 500 at 4-3.
Well, that's what I said before, man. Leo Woods, all of the ability in the world, all the potential in the world, but he has got to go to school. He went to school tonight here under the lights, but he needs to be in the academy preparing, getting good at his jiu-jitsu, his wrestling, and his striking is, with the minimal amount of striking training he has, he did fairly well in this outing. But he's got to do so much more, but if he does, the sky's the limit for him. Layton Lawson, meanwhile, he gets another big victory, and he moves on. He advances, another big name in the sport with a huge future.
Yeah, and he is slick. He's put together. You can see how advanced he is in his wrestling game. He's showing off the Rush MMA t-shirt. He's been dancing to this really nice, relaxing, chill, groove music that Lawson is still enjoying in the cage. Nate Jolly's going to have to put his hands on his wrists. And here we go. Back to the cage and Jennifer.
Your referee stops this bout at 1 minute and 16 seconds into the first round. For your winner by rear naked choke submission, out of red corner, Layton Lawson. This bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. First, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 171 pounds, holds a record of 1 win with 1 loss, and fights out of Combat Sports Academy in Pleasanton, California, Elbertus. And his opponent across the cage to my left, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 171 pounds, holds a record of 3 wins with 1 loss, and fights out of Fortress MMA in Morristown, Tennessee, Justin Reed. Your referee when the action begins is Jimmy Neely.
Jimmy Neely, our referee, and it's welterweight bout at 170 pounds, presented by Chips Transmissions. Elbertus in the black trunks, Justin Reed in the black and white trunks. 3 3-minute rounds. Bertus is 26 years old. Reed is 32.
Here we go. Bertus closing the distance quick, landing big shots. Nasty leg kick. That's the second one.
1, 2, 3, 2.
A third one. And he touches the chin of Justin Reed. Justin closes the distance here. Looking for the takedown.
Palm that ear. Palm it, palm it.
Really pushing hard for the finish. The long, lanky Elbertus able to keep that vertical base.
Nice balance there by Bertus.
Take your time, breathe.
Both fighters weighed in just over 171 pounds for this 170-pound bout.
Oh, here we go. He has the legs, the arms clasped behind the hips of Bertus, but now Bertus pushing the head of Justin Reed down, and he completes the takedown here. Half guard position for Elbertus.
Hard work paid off by Reed. Just a minute gone by here in round number 1.
Elbertus with a reversal here.
Wow, into full mount.
Yeah,
just like
full
that.
mount position.
Almost.
Take your time.
Looking for a triangle from the top. And now Justin Reed transitioning to the knee of Elbertus. This is a difficult position, difficult submission to attain. And you see Justin Reed aboard back to the half guard of Elbertus.
Concentrate. Take your
Transitions
time.
between these two.
Drop your weight. Kataka Tommy if you see it. Stay heavy. Great ride.
Corner telling Bertus to stay heavy on top.
Great ride, Kataka Tommy, you see it. Show your arm.
Trying to get that right leg
Yeah,
around.
it looks like Bertus has advanced to mount yet again.
Yep.
And Justin Reed counters here.
Push off the cage, and they're up.
Justin Reed throwing fisticuffs, gives up his back though in the exchange. Reed looking to try to secure that Kimura. Of course, he scored his last victory by Kimura. That Renzo Gracie Sakuraba style Kimura. We saw Sakuraba complete it on Renzo Gracie. He is very good in this position. Speaking about Justin Reed.
Elbertus looks to be staying calm.
Get up, pull your arm out.
Elbertus out.
Yeah, Elbertus doing a very good job here.
Uh-oh.
And as I mentioned before, trained a lot with Chet Blaylock there at IMB. He knows his way around the ground. He lands a big shot here on Justin Reed, who covers up in the closing moments of round one.
Oh, and one maybe just after, and I think that might have opened up the nose of Reed. Yeah, there's blood coming out of the nose of Justin Reed, so who would you score that first round to?
I'm going to have to give that one to Elbertus, man. He maintained a better position for longer, and he did more damage, and damage is paramount. A lot of things are changing in the scoring of mixed martial arts, and damage is one thing that the judges are paying close attention to these days.
Do you like that? And that change, that tweaking and scoring?
I do agree with that wholeheartedly, because that is what a fight is all about. It is inflicting damage on your opponent, looking to finish. And you see it here, Elbertus landing big shots here in the closing moments. That says a lot to the judges.
And there was one just a split second maybe after that final clapper went off for the end of the bell went off, for the end of the round. Jimmy Neely doing some extra cleanup in the corner. Round number 2, scheduled for 3-minute rounds. Welterweight bout, Valor fights 42, and Elbertus hanging back, waiting for Reed to come to him. Never even made it to the middle of the cage.
Oh, beautiful right leg kick.
Well, those powerful kicks from Elbertus. Front leg is taking a beating of Reed.
Yeah, that's one thing in mixed martial arts. A lot of guys can take the hard shots to the face. They can often take the body shots. Those leg kicks, they separate the men from the mice.
Well, especially if it's on that lead leg, it really limits what you can do. You might have to change stances sometimes. You see guys having to do that.
Oh, undoubtedly, and they hurt so bad.
See if Reed can get another takedown here.
Reed looking for the takedown, ends up on his back, and aborts to guard.
Elbertus going to let him up.
Yeah, Elbertus said stand up, let's do it up here on the feet.
And some head movement from Elbertus. Minute gone by in round 2.
Elbertus really loading up there. He's landed 3 or 4 really nasty shots, and now it's Elbertus with the takedown.
Oh,
Justin Reed turning away. That's not a good spot whatsoever.
Yeah, he might be hurt. Yeah,
Elbertus looking for the rear naked choke on the grappler.
Elbertus trying to adjust.
Looks like he was looking for the rear naked choke, but Elbertus, seeing that the submission defense was there, he opted for the position. Just as I say it, it looks like Justin Reed has countered again, is on top of Elbertus.
Wow, Elbertus just couldn't get that other leg around to put in that last hook.
I think that Justin's taking some damage here, and I think he's trying to keep his head clear and doing what he can. Passes into half guard, but Elbertus, he knows his way around the guard as well. He knows his positioning, but he may be slowing down as well a little bit here.
Be careful of the neck, trying to get up. Oh, he's out. And boy, you could see, wow, Jimmy Neely gonna let Reed get up.
Oh, here, taking big shots. Justin Reed, he's in a tough spot. You can see it. He is very tired.
Look at the midsection of Reed. He is, I wonder if he's hurt. Oh, big straight kick to the face of Reed.
Another big right kick from Elbertus. Elbertus slowing down a little bit as well, but not nearly as worse for wear as Justin Reed here. In my estimation, Vince, Elbertus is up 2 rounds to zip.
The UMAF National MMA Championships are coming, and Flow Combat is where it's at. Join us May 26th through 28th as the nation's top amateur fighters go head-to-head for all the gold and a spot on Team USA. It's 3 days of hard-hitting MMA action as we bring each and every bout to you with full commentary and analysis. It's the UMAF National Championships live on Flow Combat May 26th through 28th. Visit flowcombat.com to order now.
Are you listening?
Man, I think his corner, his corner may be trying to motivate him to come back out. Jimmy Neely's going to go take a look at him.
Well, that's his brother in his corner with him, Dustin. They are very, very close. They've trained together for many years. And like you mentioned, looking to motivate Justin Reed, Elbertus. It's going to be business as usual for him.
Man, Reed
looking very good in this fight.
Yeah, Reed couldn't even stand up straight. He fell back into the cage. Now he's doing it some more, but I don't think he intended to the first time. This could be dangerous here for Reed to see if Bertus got some more juice.
We'll expect that big right leg kick from Bertus right out of the gate. We've seen it in the first and second rounds both.
Good speed, don't load up. Good speed.
Reed is marked up too.
Stay basic, stay basic.
Another nasty teep there to the midsection of Justin Reed. Justin Reed just die hard though. Oh, another big shot by Bertus. Those are hard shots. Justin Reed staggered again.
He's close to being done here.
These are hard shots. These are hard shots from Elbertus. How much longer can Justin Reed survive?
Great stoppage.
And Jimmy Neely waves it off. Your winner, Elbertus.
Reed was in very tough shape, even coming out. You got to give him credit for doing so and for trying. But Elbertus, too much. With a second round victory on TKO strikes. Nice show of sportsmanship there by Bertus as well.
Absolutely, and like you mentioned, Justin Reed, one of those guys that never quits. If there's anything left in him, he'll continue to tilt forward. He was willing to do that here. Jimmy Neely saw the situation and err on the side of caution to protect.
Sorry.
Well, that's it. You know, you just continue to take the shots and turning away. Jimmy Neely steps in to prevent any more damage.
Bertus efficient with his shots too. He didn't need a ton of volume to be able to do damage.
Well, that comes from that experience, and like I mentioned, you know, you can see there giving the hug to Chet Blaylock there, originally from IMB, training full-time in California now, but good to see him back here at Valor Fights.
Elbertus now, as Casey mentioned, based out of Pleasanton, California, and has come back to East Tennessee to pick up his second victory of his MMA career. Of course, he had a loss to Justin Granville his last time out, so he is back on the winning track. Let's go back to the cage to officially announce our winner. Here's Jennifer.
Your referee stops this fight at 43 seconds of the third round. Your winner by TKO to strikes out of the red corner, Elbertus.
Congratulations to Elbertus, our winner. Casey's going to talk to our winner.
Man, a big victory here. You just got off a plane. We didn't see you at the weigh-ins. You flew in this morning, and now you are here at Valor Fights 42. Man, what a fight.
Man, I just everybody who came support us. That's a really hard sport, and you guys out here cheering us and help us combat competitive, hate manner, like love for this. I want to thank everybody on Blaylock's Corner, my gym where I originated from. I would say the streets of New York, but this is where I learned for real. And my team in California, love you guys.
El, as you mentioned, officially out of Combat Sports Academy there in California, but many years with Chet Blaylock and Blaylock's IMB. Are we going to see you back in Valor Fights? You know, this is a special trip out. Are we going to see you back in there?
Hell yeah, thank you guys. Like, honestly, Tim Lloyd's the best. He honestly helped me fly out here. Tim, this guy will go above and beyond to help people out, man. This man right here.
Well, there you have it, everybody. Once again, a big round of applause for your winner, Elbertus.
This bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. First, fighting out of the red corner, he holds a record of 0 wins with 5 losses. Fights out of Death Row MMA in Grundy County, Tennessee, Tim Johnson. And his opponent across the cage to my left, fighting out of the blue corner, he holds a record of 7 wins, 6 losses, and 1 no contest. Fights out of Newport Combat Club in Newport, Tennessee, Michael Bedrock Snap. Your referee when the action begins is Jimmy Neely.
Jimmy Neely, our referee, in this super heavyweight bout, 265 and up. It's a UMAF National Qualifying Final. Tim Johnson in the red trunks, Michael Bedrock Snap in the white trunks, black shirt. 3 3-minute rounds presented by Corporate Clothing. They're going to touch gloves, and we're underway. Don't go anywhere. The super heavyweights have gotten started.
Right out of the gate, right leg kick by Snap.
We talked to Bedrock. He said he was feeling great coming into today.
Oh, here we go. Tim Johnson right in his face. Got a little close, though. In my estimation, he definitely needs to avoid the clinch of Michael Snap. If Snap gets on top, it's going to be very difficult to scurry away.
See Johnson trying to prevent the takedowns.
Yeah, doing a great job there.
Snap working the head.
Come on, Timmy.
Sticking some knees.
Oh, here we go, looking for the back trip. Tim Johnson still steady on his feet here.
This is as you know, Casey, such a grueling position as it is, much less for the heavyweights, one way or the other.
Well, this is one thing that, Snap is a lot more experienced than Tim Johnson, but Tim Johnson has been so much more active as of late, you know, and with really tough guys. Snap, he's going to have to really dig deep, because I think that Tim Johnson may have had his debut after the last fight that Snap competed in, or very close.
It was very close. You're right. It was Gavin Walker in July of 2015. Michael Snap's last fight altogether was December of 2015. So you're right. Johnson's been very active.
We got a separation. That's a big break there for Tim Johnson. If I'm in Tim Johnson's corner, I'm going to say keep that jab on him, keep moving on those legs. Try to wear on Michael Snap, but do not close that distance.
Don't let him take you down.
Corner telling Johnson.
Oh, and there's the takedown. Snap's on top. And Snap right in front of us here, looking for the Americana submission.
Wrist control, Timmy.
This could be the end right here. Tim Johnson with his arm wrenched back.
The crowd,
and it's a done deal. Big finish by Michael Snap.
Bedrock with the victory, a first-round victory over Tim Johnson. They went to the mat, and it was quickly over. Snap knew exactly what to do.
Snap, a great grappler. I can't wait to see more of him. I hope he comes back and stays.
Congratulations to Michael Bedrock. Snap moves to 8-6-1. Tim Johnson falls to 0-6. And Snap in control from the get-go here. Super guy. He said he felt great coming in. Even dropped a lot of weight overnight. And has his training routine and was ready for tonight. And you hope, I agree with Casey, you hope you see Michael Snap more frequently. And Tim Johnson showing a lot of respect for Michael Snap. Johnson, man, Snap just adds to the list of tough fighters. Gavin Walker, Julio Medina, Billy Swanson, Kelly Payne, and now Michael Bedrock Snap. There's no easing in with Tim Johnson since he started fighting here in amateur MMA back in July of 2015. All right, we're ready to announce our winner. Here is Jennifer.
Your referee stops this bout at 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the first round for your winner by Americana submission. At the blue corner, Michael Bedrock Snap.
Mike, man, back inside the cage with your arm raised. If there's one person that is synonymous with the Valor Fights promotion since day one, it is you. You're back. Are we going to see more of you? That's the big question.
We got the national tournament next month, so we're going to win that one. We got their guy. He's going to win the 205. We're back, baby. We're back.
Talk a little bit about Tim Johnson. This is a guy that, you know, he's had a tough road, but he's had some very tough competition, and he came out to fight tonight, man. He threw that right hand at you. You close the distance. You do what is very natural to you, and that is that jiu-jitsu, the Americana lock submission. Talk about your training and preparation for this comeback.
Man, we got some killers up there. I mean, I know Franklin lost, but he's a killer. We got a bunch of good guys we'll work with. We got Trevor Wilds. We're good at gym. But he's a tough guy. He's exactly like me. We fought big guys, fought killers. He's a game opponent. I give him all the props in the world.
You are in your hometown. It's Newport. Give everybody a big shout out. Give all your love. Tell everybody where they can find you. Some social media plugs if you'd like to do that. And tell them where the after party is tonight.
Well, tonight the after party's at Barbarossa. Y'all want to come out? We drink tonight, have some fun, raise some hell. Come on, baby, let's drink tonight. Let's have some fun. Hit me up on Facebook. Y'all want to come train with us? We're always open, baby.
Everybody, one more time, a huge round of applause for Michael Bedrock Snap.
The UMAF National Championship Tournament is coming. Get ready for 3 days of mixed martial arts fighting action as the nation's top amateur competitors converge May 26th through 28th at Elizabethton High School. Witness national champions crowned in each weight class, plus meet UFC Hall of Famer Matt Hughes. Tickets available now at fightertix.com for $25 per day, or purchase a 3-day pass for only $50. It's the UMAF National Championship Tournament at Elizabethton High School. Join us May 26th through 28th as we bring the future of mixed martial arts to you.
Are you listening?
This bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. First, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 143 pounds, holds a record of 1 win with 1 loss. It's out of Combat Kings in Athens, Georgia, Ben Brown. And his opponent across the cage to my left, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 146 pounds, holds a record of 4 wins with 1 loss, and fights out of Nashville MMA in Nashville, Tennessee, Ammari. Your referee when the action begins is Nate Jolly.
Nate Jolly, our referee for this featherweight bout. It's a UMAF National Qualifying Final. Ben Brown in the black trunks, Ammari in the blue trunks. Presented by Fox 43. 3 3-minute rounds. Winner is going to the UMAF National Tournament. And touch gloves were underway.
Ben Brown, of course, comes out southpaw Ava, standing orthodox, but as I mentioned, he has the ability to change stances. We saw it in his last outing against Ace Hill. He is able to land that right lead hook with great efficiency.
Ammari in November had one of the classic battles with Amun Cosme that went to the scorecards. That was terrific. Lost that fight, but still, it was fantastic. Nice kick to the front leg of Brown.
Yes, hey, no thought on that.
Brown can get off his kicks quick.
Yeah, big shots. Ben Brown, very, very fast, explosive. And we've seen it several times. That was a big left hook by Ammari.
Yeah, Brown looked down. He's stunned. Oh, and he eats another right.
Hands up, hands up.
A big knee there by Ben Brown.
Yes.
Knee to the body by Brown.
You're good.
Warner telling Brown he's good.
Crash that leg.
Again, Ace Samples.
Out of there, out of there.
He said in his interview that Ben Brown will knock out Ammari. Ava, who is known as a pedigreed grappler, says, "I will stand." And he is doing such right here.
Down the middle here.
Brown, bad intentions with his overhand right. Sticks a jab there on Mai. Mai's had success with those kicks, especially the lead leg of Brown.
Oh, big stiff left there by Ben Brown. Now, in my estimation, Ben Brown is ahead as far as strikes landed, but he was wobbled there at one point, so that kind of tosses things up in the air. We've got 1 minute to go in this round, and it has been fireworks so far.
Both fighters have connected clean at different points.
Oh, here we go. Ammari looking to take it to the ground. Ben Brown fighting it a little bit.
Oh, nice sprawl by Brown.
Oh, beautiful switch out.
Woo, that was slick by Mai.
Yeah, able to make it back to the feet. Ben Brown continues to land those knees.
Turn. Underhooks. There you go. Beautiful. Underhooks. Finish high. Hey. Clear and throw high. 3-2, Ben. 3-2. Clear. Clear, Ben. Let go. Head. Push stuff to head.
Beautiful counter.
Brown.
What exchanges here.
Brown really listening to his corner. You can hear Ace and Ashley Samples talking to him.
What an enjoyable fight to watch for someone who loves a technical battle, but also for a fan that likes to see people throw those heavy hands, and that's what we're getting here, and kicks.
Yeah. We've seen it all in that first round. And Ammari and Ben Brown delivering the goods here in round one. So how would you score that first round, Casey? Yeah, you were talking about the conflict there, and I agree with you.
Yeah, and then we even had this takedown at the end. And was it really a takedown? Was there anything really accomplished? Because Ben Brown did stuff several of the takedowns of Ammari. Ava was unable to really get anything done on the ground. Man, very, very close. I'm gonna say Ben, and the reason I say it is because he did place those strikes so well. And Ava, although he did wobble him, it was unclear if it was a slip, if he was kind of off balance, or if it was a shot that actually definitively landed and wobbled him. We'll take a look right here. We see a left hand by Ava, left hook. That was a sharp left hook.
That was the one, and then Brown's looking down.
Yeah, kind of catches himself, but I don't know that that was enough to sway that in his direction. That being said, it could very well be Ammari that scored that first round. It's anybody's guess.
Yeah, one thing is you can't, if you're the corner, you can't bank on having a round on the judges' scorecards.
No, not at all. And, normally, a year ago with that takedown at the end, I would have said definitively Ava scored it. With that takedown alone, that made the difference. Now with the new scoring criteria, so much different. I don't think that's the case.
Brown charging in. It sprawls and stuffs the takedown attempt.
No, hey, no.
You hear Ace Sample say, no, don't get into grappling exchanges. Don't even start that. That is not a range that Big Brown wants to be in right here with Ammari. And Ava really pushing for the ground here. That's something you don't see from Ava early in the round typically. Usually you see him, preferring to strike and then going to the ground towards the end to maybe to cinch the round if he needs to. In this case, he's looking to do work on the ground, and that's what he's doing right here, looking to get to the rear naked choke, possibly. Not a good spot for Ben Brown whatsoever.
Can Mai sink in the choke?
Relax. Clear your left leg.
Oh, here we go.
Ben. Clear your left leg.
He don't got it. He doesn't have anything. You're okay.
Warner telling Brown he's okay.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. That's it. That might be it. That looks tight. And the tap is done. Ammari with the win.
Wow. Brown is frustrated. Ammari showing respect. But Ammari has moved his record to 5-1. Brown still pounding the mat in frustration.
And you see there Ava with his nose busted, but perseveres. Man, he took a lot of shots from Ammari and tolls forward and uses that complete game, Vince. What a spectacular athlete this young man is.
And a hug out of respect to Ace Samples.
Yeah, and it is what it is, man. When in the heat of the battle and the lead up, Ava's doing his part in building these fights, and there was a lot of anticipation for this fight. We see it right here. He was looking, he sunk in that rear naked choke, Ben Brown unable to respond, but what a fight.
Yeah, Brown is still distraught. Casey's going to talk to our winner, but Ammari. Sign me up for Ammari and Ace Samples whenever Ammari makes that turn pro. And Ammari talked coming in about the support that the Kurdish people have shown him and the backing that he's had from the Kurdish community. And really a very popular fighter because of his style and delivered there. Terrific finish for Ammari over a very good fighter in Ben Brown, who will fall to 1-2. But Mai at only 18 years of age, who also fights in the bantamweight division. This is a featherweight win for Ammari, but he'll fight as a bantamweight as well. And continuing to get better. He now has 2 straight wins. After that Amun Cosme Classic that went the distance at Valor Fights 38, prior to that he beat Leo Woods, but since then he's reeled off wins over Ace Hill at Valor Fights 40 back in February, and now this win here tonight in Newport at Valor Fights 42. All right, to announce our winner, let's go back to the cage and Jennifer.
Your referee stops this fight at 1 minute and 31 seconds into the second round for your winner by rear naked choke submission. Out of the blue corner, Ammari.
Ammari with a win, and he's now moving on to the Nationals and the UMAF tournament.
Move on to the UMAF Nationals next month, but it did not come easy. Especially that first round, you guys were slinging that leather back and forth. You even got your nose busted, but in the end, it's you who had your hand raised, and you move on. Talk about the fight.
He's a warrior. You know, I expected a trade. I knew he was going to hit hard, and I knew he was going to come out strong in the first round. I just had to weather that storm, and when I got his back, I knew I was going to get it. So that's all there is. Team Lance Patrick, 615, Nashville MMA, BG Kurdistan.
Well, now let's talk about it. You're getting a lot of fanfare. You know, Flow Combat, there are a lot of articles really all over the world talking about Ammari, and you're not even a professional yet. But, man, the next big step are those UMAF Nationals. Any changes in your training in preparation for this tournament?
Yeah, I have a lot of injuries, so I'm going to rehab those injuries real quick, jump right back into camp, win a national title, then win a world title, Team Nashville MMA all day.
Well, there you have it, everybody. Put your hands together one more time for Ammari.
The UMAF National MMA Championships are coming, and Flow Combat is where it's at. Join us May 26th through 28th as the nation's top amateur fighters go head-to-head for all the gold and a spot on Team USA. It's 3 days of hard-hitting MMA action as we bring each and every bout to you with full commentary and analysis. It's the UMAF National Championships live on Flow Combat May 26th through 28th. Visit flowcombat.com to order now.
Are you listening?
This bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. First, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 202 pounds, holds a record of 0 wins with 1 loss, and fights out of Jefferson City, Tennessee, Dmitry Fuentes. And his opponent across the cage to my left, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 204 pounds, holds an undefeated record of 3 wins with 0 losses, fights out of Newport Combat Club in Newport, Tennessee, and is your current light heavyweight champion, John Hall. Your referee action begins is Jimmy Neely.
Jimmy Neely, our referee, in this light heavyweight championship bout held by John Hall. Dmitry Fuentes in the black, white, and red trunks. John Hall in the all-black trunks. UMAF national qualifying spot on the line as well. Kind of touch of gloves. 3 3-minute rounds are underway in Newport.
Oh, big right leg kick right out of the gate by John Hall. Look at him crouched down all low like John Jones. Another big right kick and a combination to follow it up. And he ends up on top here.
Bad start for Fuentes.
Not good at all.
Wow.
Oh, here we go. Opening up on Fuentes is the champ.
Over.
And it's done very quickly. It appears to be 36 seconds.
Yeah.
Round one.
Maybe 38, 222, something like that. But nonetheless, quick work by the champ. Doesn't get paid by the hour.
No, and he, not only is he the champ, he moves on to those UMAF Nationals next month, which we will be calling. I can't wait to see him in action.
Yeah, you get to spend 3 days with you, Casey Oxendine.
Absolutely.
Take us to the finish here.
Well, here it is, man. It's elementary at this point. The full mount. John Hall opens up, and he finishes off Fuentes handily.
And
the champ is here.
Bedrock with a little chest bump to John Hall. That could be the toughest blow for either one of them in their action tonight. Wow. But man, John Hall, impressive quick work of Dmitry Fuentes in his title fight. So John Hall still undefeated at 4-0, still the Valor light heavyweight champion in this bout presented by Ogle Elrod and Burrill. And as Casey mentioned, John Hall moves on to the Nationals in the UMAF tournament. And the fans that came here to see John Hall didn't get to see him in there very much. It'll be in the 35 to 40 second range officially. They're still working on Fuentes, who is on the stool in the corner. But let's see if they're going to wait on Fuentes to come out for the announcement of our winner. They're still working on Fuentes as he took some quick, heavy damage from John Hall on the ground and pound. All right, let's go back to Jennifer.
Your referee stops this bout at 34 seconds into the first round for your winner by TKO to strikes. He was and remains your light heavyweight champion, John Hall.
John Hall, and still, here's
John,
Casey.
another win under your belt, still with that gold around your waist, and this time it was just 36 seconds. But man, you got bigger fish to fry because come next month, it's the UMAF Nationals alongside your teammate Michael Snap right here. Talk about that.
I'd just like to thank my opponent for coming out on short notice. It takes guts to come in here. Like anybody, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. I'm still trying to take it in right now.
You know, it's one thing, man, and I was talking to Tim, it is not easy to find opponents for you, you know, now that you mentioned that. So yes, definitely a big round of applause for Dmitry for stepping up. And for those UMAF qualifiers, you know, there won't be a problem. I mean, those brackets are going to be set. They're going to have to walk out, you know, after a long trip across the nation if they want to get away from you there. Are you excited about it? And what do you expect from the future if you're able to secure those nationals?
To secure the nationals, we're just taking one step at a time. So we're getting back to the drawing board because it's a 8-man bracket, 3 fights in a row. I mean, that's if we make it past the first round. So, like I said, one step at a time. I don't know.
Real quick, I'm going to give you an opportunity to show love where it's due, man. This is your hometown. A lot of people come out here to watch you tonight. Show the love where it's due and give your shout out.
I'd just like to thank everybody in Cott County for coming out here to support me. You know what I'm saying? Really, without y'all, it wouldn't have happened. So I'd like to thank Newport Combat, the people that trained me, Tim for bringing it back to Newport, because as of like last year, we wasn't supposed to be coming back. So we've been putting a lot of hard work trying to get it back here. So just like to thank everybody that's here. You know what I'm saying? Fan or not. Either way, you're a fan. So.
Well, real quick, everybody, one more time for not only your Valor Fights light heavyweight champion, but this guy, you're going to join him in Elizabeth next month for the UMAF Nationals. This guy's going to make you proud.